ReZero Season 4, Episode 7 was an absolute shocker, okay, guys? So, man, starting out with the episode, man, let's kind of recap what happened. So, Julius got his ass beat. We already know this. Reed is the first Master Swordsman, man, and he's an absolute GOAT, man. And the scary part is, I don't even think that's his peak form. I think that's a form maybe before he got to his peak, right? He's been brought back in that state to this place in order to be one of the exams for these guys to get through the tower. And I wonder how this was all set up, man. We have no idea. I'm pretty sure it's all going to be uncovered to us as time passes. But yeah, Ryu's got his ass beat twice, by the way, all right? Yeah, so you're not going to beat Reed physically. No physical type of fight is going to be useful here. You're going to have to beat outsmart him like how Amelia did to beat him, right? So yeah, man. So Julius wakes back up after getting his ass whooped, right? Him and we saw that him and Subaru had a really touching moment at the end of last episode, right? They have a bromance for sure. I cannot wait to catch up all the way to see how these two relationships got to here, because basically Julius in that last episode just showed that he has a very high and profound respect for Subaru. I cannot wait to see how that happened. Or maybe it was just what I've caught up to. Maybe just since the battle with the White Whale, I'm at the point where when he just showed up after they beat the White Whale and they kind of mended the fence kind of a little bit. They talked to kind of apologize to each other. I wonder if that was it, or if maybe there's anything more in between. There must have been some experiences. You know, when you chill out with somebody and have more experiences and go on adventures with them, obviously the bond was tightened even further, right? So I can't wait to see that. But yeah, man, Anastasia was out, but not well. Fox said no, which you know that's the spirit inside of Anastasia. We'll get to them in a second. So everybody, is trying to wake back up. They're getting their feet, they're getting their bearings together. They're just kind of going over the situation, right? I just love everything. I just love everything, and they're basically just saying how reckless Julius was for doing what he got to do. Charlotte wakes back up after being passed out again. And again, Charlotte is the biggest mystery to me here. She's the overseer of the tower, been here for hundreds of years. Thinks Subaru is her master. I don't know why. I'm assuming because that lingering sense of the Witch of Envy is still on him. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's been gone. So I can't wait to catch up and see if that's actually still there. But yeah, man, we're seeing everybody kind of come together and talk about the situation, right? Um, and yeah, we see yeah, what's his name? What's her name?
That's enough, you two.
To sleep and you days. You must use past
Century.
I forgot the girl with the twin tails, right? You saw that she's the biggest enigma to me. I cannot wait to see why she cares for Subaru so much now. I'm not at that point yet, right? So they're talking it over. They're trying to find out a game plan of how to get past Reed, right? Everyone's just kind of saying, it's just chat at this point. Nothing too much to report. Julius talks to Subaru, says, "Hey, watch over Rem," right? And they had like a little brotherly moment there. And again, I just love these two's relationship. Like, it's absolutely crazy to me how much they've mended the fence, right? And Rem is still sleeping, right? And I'm assuming at this point, Rem is now Subaru's number one. I want to see how that really happened, and she deserves to be number one. After what I've seen, she better be your number one. Like, what? She loves you, brother. Oh my goodness. She willing to die for you doing all of your return by death. Shit. She'll die for you in each one of them shits. And then we get to this part here, right? So now everybody's done chatting to each other. And now we see this white bird kind of lead Subaru to where Fox is at, right? I wonder what exactly these birds are and why they're kind of helping out the team all of a sudden, right? Like, is it like Subaru or why this is happening? Like, or is it because there's spirits in the area, Foxidna? Like, we have no idea. And even Foxidna kind of came at him and said, "I wonder about you, Subaru." Like, this whole conversation right here was the key moment of the whole episode, right? Just kind of Foxidna asking Subaru, like, "Okay, who are you?" Like, Anastasia was looking into you after the battle with the White Whale, and she can't find anything about you. And again, we know this. No one's gonna be able to know anything about Subaru because Subaru cannot tell them, because he will be a victim of the return by death. He cannot speak of why he is here. You can't even speak to the fact that he died so much, right? Which I think is the most profound part of this whole show. I don't think any character has ever suffered more than Subaru in any anime, honestly. And there's probably things I haven't even seen yet to show why that he's probably the most sufferable character. Well, not sufferable, the character that's been through the most suffering, right? But yeah, all the birds are locked in on Subaru, man, and it's crazy. She questions him, and then Subaru was questioning her. She looks a little bit suspicious of how come you're the only person that's out here, or even found a way to get to this to get out here, and you went through a hole in the wall. And she kind of hits him with, "Well, okay, well I got here because of the birds, and so did you. So aren't you just as suspect as I am?" And he couldn't even combat that, right? And yeah, so they just had a really kind of back and forth, like, who are you and who are you, like, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, and this based off the situation that's going on here, I'm not surprised that anyone's questioning anybody at this point, right? It's crazy. And when it comes to her condition, she basically is telling him, and again, just kind of emphasizing that, yo, look, like this, the more that I try to exert myself, the more that Anna's actual body is going to be hurt, right? And this is the spirit that's inside of her, right? And I think the most profound part of the conversation was not just the fact that they were talking to each other, but the fact that now that Julius is here, right? So Julius catches them and having a conversation, right? And now Julius now knows about Anastasia's condition, right? Because Foxina had to explain it to him. Like, he actually walked in the middle of their conversation, right? And it's just crazy. Like, everything is kind of being broken down more and more and more. Secrets are being revealed, right? And Julius is kind of just upset that Subaru knows more about Anastasia. Like, Subaru picked up that wasn't Anastasia so quickly compared to Julius picking it up, right? He couldn't even tell, and that's supposed to be her knight, right? One of her knights. So it's kind of like, I understand Julius. Julius has been going through a big ego shot in these last few episodes. And now not only is his ability to fight now come in question compared to Reed, but now his ability to see Anastasia for what she truly is, and that's not even her, right? So I get it. He's beating himself up a little bit about that, but once he got that explanation, I think that kind of cooled him down a little bit, and they've explained the truth to him, the truth, right? I take everything with a grain of salt now when it comes to this show. This show and Classroom of the Elite, I took everything with a grain of salt. It could be true, it could be facts, it could be lies. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, and he had like a little moment. I'm not gonna go too deep into here because it just the thing about this show, it brings out the emotion of the dialogue very, very well, right? They're not really saying too much other than the fact that we already know, but they kind of bring out the emotion of it with follow-up questions and follow-up lingo. I like that a little bit, right? You get really emotionally invested in these characters and what they're saying. But yeah, so Julius has to calm down after hearing the truth, and he agrees to help the situation out the best that he can, right? Again, he's just watching over Anastasia, right? So I'm glad that Julius, someone other than Subaru, knows the situation. Looks as though they're gonna have a plan to tell everybody about what's going on. I don't know what that's gonna do to help, right? But maybe that just kind of gives a level of urgency to protect her even further, right? Because that's not actually her, and you got to make sure that her body is preserved to get her back, right? And looks as though Foxina is truly into the result of getting Anastasia back in her body, right? Foxina said she's been watching over. Foxina's been watching over Anastasia since she was a little girl, and she really cares about her and wants Anastasia to be happy. So we'll see if that all holds weight. I think it does. Julius has been convinced of it, and so have I, until further notice. Okay, and yeah, man, I absolutely love this. And then Rom is here. Rom is basically let me see.
With that knight Julius or something?
Yeah, Ram is already onto Subaru's ass. She's very good. Her and Rem are very good at picking up on body language. Like, they're really big on body language, and they know Subaru in and out at this point, right? And she made a funny joke of "never call me big sister again," which confirms that I believe Rem and Subaru really are a thing now. Like, confirmed that that's his number one, and he calls her big sis Rem, or big sister, when she doesn't like that. So she's like, "Oh, don't ever call me sister again." Yeah, they have that classic in-law thing going. I think that was very, very funny, right? But yeah, man, and the biggest thing of this episode, looks as though my boy has a strong case of amnesia, which is absolutely crazy. Like, Subaru didn't have enough problems already. He has to deal with all of this. The weight of the whole world is on his shoulders. Like, he's the key to everything, to getting to the next step of all these exams. He plays a big role in damn near every part of the show that makes the show progress. He's dying, trying to figure out things, trying to come back and trying to fix them. Like, this guy didn't have enough issues. Now he has to deal with the with memory loss. Like, oh my goodness, this guy suffered the most out of any character I've seen. And I've seen anime characters suffer, but he's going through it in real time. Like, it's unbelievable. And the fact that he doesn't know where he is now, I wonder what caused that. He said he had a big idea of how to get past Reed. He went up those steps, and then lo and behold, he came back with memory loss. Unbelievable. Hopefully he's okay. Hopefully he can get his memories back, and they can progress through these exams in a better way than what they've been doing so far, right? Guys, love this app. I absolutely love this series. Again, this in Classroom of the Elite has me thinking a lot, and I love it. I love having those little mind teasers, having to think about what the next thing is going to be. I love the revealing of these characters. A lot of characters to focus on, right? I love almost all of them, right? And yeah, I can't wait to see how the story progresses even further. How are they going to beat Reed? Right, and what's the next step for these guys moving forward, right? And will Charlotte actually be an enemy eventually? That's a big thing to have in my mind too as well, right? Thank y'all so much for the vibe, man. Look out for episode reactions every single Wednesday. Episode 8, cannot wait for that next week, all right? Guys, on the bottom of the screen, you will see a panel showing all the anime that we all react to on this channel. ReZero is one of our shonen anime. Look out for episode reactions every single Wednesday. Also, YKTV store online merch coming real soon, and it's got some drip, guys. I'm working on it hard. I'm working hard on it every day, spreading positivity and confidence with a style powered by you. And do not forget to follow me on my social media for YKTV updates and edits. The link to my socials are in the description. Do not forget to share, like, comment, subscribe. You know the vibe. And don't forget the motto, guys. Don't forget to live, laugh, love, and enjoy life. All right. Take care, y'all. Peace.